Hey guys, it's the Adirondack Stacker. Today I want to do an update on Newmont. They are the world's biggest gold miners. I did a few videos about them recently suggesting that their stock price was incredibly underpriced and undervalued. And today we saw some massive fireworks in the stock price. They led the S&P 500. They were at the top of it with a 12.5% gain in one day, which is pretty big for such a large cap gold miner. I can't really remember seeing that ever. It was near 13% gain in one day. They came out with their earnings. They beat earnings. They are forecasting bigger production numbers, and this stock literally went from being a total dog and kind of cursed. Investors were, for the longest time, so upset about the stock's performance and pointing a lot of fingers at CEO Tom Palmer. And it went from being a total dog, like I was saying, to a hot stock now. I think there's a lot of new eyes on this stock, and I really wouldn't be surprised to see it make some really big moves next week and in the coming weeks. So I think we're up to around $44 and change, $45 a share now, and that's still like greatly undervalued. I've watched this stock for years, and it usually trades around $60, $55 to $60 to $65. You rarely ever see it below that, so I really wouldn't be surprised to see this move up to the 50s or 60s in the really near future. I think with their acquisition of Newcrest, which was, I believe, the 7th biggest mining company in the world, they are likely to break all-time highs with stock price with Newmont. We should see Newmont, when all the smoke clears, maybe by next year, between $100 and $120, and that's just being conservative, if everything goes well, which it seems to be going very well. The gold price is exploding. They have a ton of free cash. All of a sudden, they estimated for much lower gold price. They're going to shrink their debt down to about $7 billion. And things are really looking up for this company. So if you want to check them out, I think there's still a lot of time. I'm still buying at these levels. I'm expecting a little pullback after today's crazy up day, but that might be one of the only chances we get, unless we see a huge broad sell-off in the market, which is another near-term possibility. The stock market, the S&P 500, is stretched incredibly high above the 200-day moving average, and it's just a matter of time before it starts to correct, in my opinion. So unless we see a broad sell-off and or crash in the general markets, I think Newmont's going to be riding this bullish wave for a while till it catches up to its fair value. Anyway, let me know what you think of this company and where it's headed, and if you are invested in Newmont, or if you have any other questions about it. Thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one.